project car, one that we started a little while ago. We've actually been working on it for years on and off with different guises. It actually is this project we've been on to for a little while now. Had a little hiatus in the middle of things over the last couple of years, but we're on to going through and finishing it off. It is the 2300 FDFI Harrop supercharger system on top of a fully built 355 stroke Holden com crankshaft, H-beam rods, forged pistons, steel rings, studs, custom work to the block, a little bit of grouting in the block, aluminium cylinder heads, roller camshaft, lots of goodies in this sort of engine to go through and make it strong enough and make it flow well enough to make decent horsepower. 2300 system on the top, ample. We're running up around the 14 pounds of boost. Yeah, we're actually making a little more power than we saw before, but with these grippy street/track tyres, they're chewing them up on the dyno. So there we've got the run from before at 630 plus rear wheel horsepower. I think we're running around the 650 rear wheel horsepower. Keep in mind, high stall, turbo 400, all that sort of stuff in this car, but running really nicely and getting close to a finished sort of look under the bonnet here. Another little detail on this one here, which I've been through before, but if you look up under the bonnet there, you see there's a big cutout inside of there. Yes, these superchargers with the intercooler don't fit under the bonnet. What we've done is that there, so we've made a custom bonnet, which is a reverse cowl bonnet scoop that's on there, modified in to fit all the bonnet and spaced underneath, but that is something to get it in there. And of course the OTR, the radiator, all those bits and pieces are all very custom, not off-the-shelf components at all, to end up with the look that you're looking at under here. If you go underneath the car, you see we've got a custom radiator support panel. We've got full suspension, Bilstein shocks, gone through with heavy white line bars that are all fairly custom and modified to go into this car. Transmission, full built turbo 400, reverse pattern, manualised. Then in there's a heavy duty drive shaft. Around that we've got a custom exhaust system, DeFilippo headers. Come back up here, here's a 9-inch with 3.5 diff gears, true track centre, heavy 31 spline axles, gone through and done all the suspension in the back here, all a little bit custom as well. If you come back out the other side here, that is a powder coated long range fuel tank, so the 90 litre fuel tank, and over here the big muffler to go in this thing. Like I said, single 4-inch exhaust system, still pretty loud, but a full muffler in there as well. If you come around to the side, you can see we've got in there, it's got the 4-spot rear Harrop brakes, so the big brakes on the back there, and there's an FR, that's a 3-piece Simmons rim with the metallic centre and chrome lip. Those are also custom as well. We did a little bit of putting them together to get that rim on with the brakes and all that sort of stuff together. Not a straight order. It is a straight order. That's the 1-piece rim, coloured the same way, and then the big 6-spot Harrop brake kit on the inside there. Lots of work on the inside of this one too. Full interior with Recaros in the front and then the rear seats trimmed to the same. This has a full 4-point roll cage, all been trimmed to go with it, so it's all covered up, looks really nice. And then we have a full complement of autometer of the carbon fibre gauges, the mega shifter, so the B&M mega shifter in there, with a little bit of just making things work nice and neat and tidy with a Momo steering wheel, but really trying to get a really nice performance sort of look about it, but also a pretty smick sort of street look as well. And in the back here, twin 044 fuel pumps, custom swirl pot, fuel system capable of going in the 750, 800 rear wheel horsepower without too much fuss, all tucked away in this fully trimmed boot as well.